Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, and welcome. It's Morning Magic. It's me, your hostess with some of the mostest, Robin. Welcome to Happy Friday. Welcome to another gorgeous day on our journey together. And I gotta say, today is a gorgeous day for a journey with you. There's a lot going on, and I'm excited for us to talk about this together. So did you bring a cup of yum yum, something yummy for yourself to sip along? I hope so. Hi Debbie. Hi Yvonne. I hope you did. I have some coffee left over from this morning with cold water in it. It's good that way. And I love how you're saying good morning, everyone. You guys, it's so sweet. I've been noticing how we're connecting anew online, and it's beautiful. You know, let that really be part of your heart as you go through the days, that people are walking with you, separate but together. You know, people in your posse are riding with you. So, yummy coffee, favorite mug. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. And I like to say a big cheers to us. And here's to tender hearts. Here's to hanging in. Here's to showing up. Here's to choosing to sparkle. You know, here's to all of that. Cheers. Hi, Mary. Good morning, Allie. It is going to be a beautiful day. Do you know that song? Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. That's as low as I go. Good morning. Cheers to all that. Yes. I bet my fingernails have some dirt under them. No, not too bad. Just the thumb. I did a little gardening yesterday. I did some, put up some bamboo fencing and started some more seedlings planting. You know, for me, it's the art of, it doesn't matter. I know I'm late every year, but I just love watching things grow, watching things blossom, seeing the leaves, what they choose to do, how they choose to curl. You know, it's so magical to me that I'm always right on time. I know it because it was so full. Yeah, wait, here. It was full. So, friends, I'll try and remember that there's a little delay in the between me and the comments. So if I sound like I'm going in and out, I'm just trying to stay abreast and present. Yeah. So did you guys wake up this morning and did you hug yourself? I wonder. Did you remember to hug yourself? Did you remember to say, I love you, Tanya. I love you, Melanie. Love you, Roxanne. Love you, Carrie. Did you guys do it? Love you, Allie. Love you, love you, love you. Have a beautiful day. I woke up this morning. It looked like the pillow posse came to attack me in the night with lots of cushion loving energy. Good. I was covered in pillows. There were pillows at my feet, pillows on my head. I had sheet marks, I think they're finally going away, that looked like the tree of life. I thought, this is going to be a very interesting day today. I got up and I hugged myself, and like in one like that, I dropped any, you know how we can have the mental caca, let's say, sorry, but you know we can have that. I was like, gone. Good job. You guys rock. So glad to hear it. So good to hug yourself in the morning and say a blessing for yourself. Speak life to this day, you know, no matter what is happening, speak life to this day, because guess what? You are glorious, my friend. You are glorious, and you make sparkles everywhere you go. You bring the magic with you. So, I've been having fun pulling a couple cards too, along with sitting for guidance. Good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's not always easy to hug yourself and love yourself, is it? It's not always easy to pull out of that kind of energy, because it's like, you ever see a movie when the plane is starting to go down and it's picking up so much gravity and the pilot's trying to pull on the stick, whatever. And it's so intense. Can't do it. Sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels so challenging to get out of our own carp, but I was really marveling at how good we are getting at remembering to do it. So even if you couldn't, even if it didn't happen as well as you wanted it to, guess what? You're remembering. At some point, the process is reminding itself back to you, and that's the success rate right there. That's the success point. Yeah. It isn't always easy to love yourself, but we're doing that, right? We're committed to that practice. That's my only question back to you there. Are you committed? Are you willing? Because no, it's not always easy. Even right now, I'm having thoughts about the way I look today, and is it easy? No, but I'm doing it. I love this one here. And God gave me this body. God gave me this life in a way, and I am going to be strong in that. One in the spirit. Yes. So my friends, morning magic. While I was sitting, I just said a prayer for our posse and said, what can we talk about today? What will be so helpful for all of us today? Me too, what do we need? And it's funny that the first thing I thought of was go back to the very first. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Go back to the very first live we ever did that I took notes for, because I think I was doing these before I started realizing I should put some notes together. I should sit for guidance like I sit for sessions. And this notebook is so funny. It's all left-handed, so I don't even know what that means, but it's hard to find the right dates. Anyway, it talked about that this time is miraculous. This time is going to be miraculous. This was just when, some of my friends were saying, I don't know if it's a big deal. There's nothing seeming to happen in my town. Nothing's really going on here, beginning of March or, yeah, I don't know, is it hype or not? So I started looking at what does Spirit have to say, and it was always miracle, miracle, miraculous, miracle, grace, 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 going back through the notes. So today, once again, asking, I heard the same message, and today it was more about a spiral. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like every page is, one page is upside down, one page is right side up. I don't even understand, but I just keep going. So, miracles, grace, beauty, light. This day is about that. And it would be lovely if you're doodling now, if you have some pen, paper, to draw a little spiral, to draw some spirals, because that's kind of what I was being shown, were these spirals and spirals and spirals and spirals. And it's interesting how these dots connect for me. Next week's podcast, I sort of was talking about that too. So it's a fun day. It's a day of manifestation. It's a day of light. It's a day of fun. It's a day of joy. So even if it's a sloggy day, I don't want to project any of this onto you, but I know how this is. Even though it's a sloggy day, a few friends have already texted that it was a rough night, and with their kids, something's shifting. Let's say the universe is readjusting its underwear, its bra strap. It's going quick, 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 quick. And I like that. New things are shaking out. New sparkles are coming. New glitter is falling as a result. And let us not assume it's bad news. Let us not assume it's bad, how it looks. And thank you, Roshni. It's always a story for me too. I just wanted to tell you that. It's always a story. However, I choose to see the beauty. I look and see my grandmother's eyes, my father's mouth, my mother's nose, this dimple comes from, I know who it is, so I choose. Even though those other stories are there, I choose, It's sort of like when it's cold, you put a jacket on. Just take care of yourself. So it's about that. Anyway, I didn't want to miss not saying anything. And thank you. Yeah, so Melanie. So the sparkles are coming. The glitter is coming. And we wake up sometimes thinking, oh, God, more bad news or more tough times or, the kids aren't doing well or, whatever it is. It doesn't always have to mean something bad. I know how we're just trained to expect it, but this is something good. I kept hearing that song, Something Wicked This Way Comes. And I was like, no, it's not wicked. It's fun. It's amusing. It's this energy is, I need another word. So if you feel one, let me know. And let me know your word of the day. Holy crap. I just remembered that we didn't talk about that. My word today is spiral. That's where I was going with that before I got off on my little tangent. So did you pick one? Please put it here. Yeah. So sorry about that. It's getting more comfortable and it's taking a big think about how you need to do that sometimes. I stood at the sink this morning waiting for the coffee to brew, and I softened everything in my body. Everything all the way down, and I could not believe how good it felt. I'm getting goosebumps all up my back right now, just telling you. So yeah. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. It's like you were just waiting for me to ask you beautiful words. Let us pause and celebrate your words and ever changing. Yeah. The energy is stretching. Exactly. It's so, isn't that lovely, Tanya? I mean, I love that. It's so comforting to receive that, but also now to choose that as my knowing too. I just feel like, whew, like the arrow on my compass has just been really tightened, It's good. Effortless, easy, reciprocity. Yeah, I love that. Light, receive, radiance. Yeah, that is such a good one. Reset. Caitlin, that's amazing. I love that. Reset. Let us just do the reset. Gorgeous. Trust. Yeah. Do you guys hear how encouraging and loving you are for yourselves? How do you ever reflect back like 2 months ago before we were really meeting and doing all this, like all the miraculous shifts you have made, choices you've made, courageous ways you've done your life, your journey? Are you so proud of yourself? I feel proud of you. I feel proud of me. I feel proud of you. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Time. That one? I'm going to have to play that later. It is. Yes, it is. It's always on our side. And it's so good. So the spiral. Look at that. The spiral. You are at the center. You are the dot in the center. And you're always making these bigger swoops and bigger swoops and bigger swoops in your journey. Bigger swoops. And as you make your move, you're calling more things to you that are in alignment with your highest, beautifulest, powerfulest, graceful, filledest self. So things are turning, the world is turning, right? The universe is turning, things are going, and the pattern is a beautiful spiral. So I saw the spiral, but I'm not here to fill in the dots of meaning for you. That's part of what you're to do today. That's part of the mission today, is to be in the wonder of it all and choose to see how you are in flow and you're all right, and beautiful things are moving for you in the day. They are. So you're in a grace spiral. There you go. Melanie says, I was just studying the symbol for the sun, the circle of spirit with the point of infinite self-awareness emanating from the center. Wow. Yeah, isn't it? We're all probably going to be like having our groovy connections here, because I feel like we're always, I think we are walking and dreaming together, our group, our circle. Yeah, we're right at the center. And Roxanne, you know what's funny about that is I was doodling, it's in my stories, but I was doodling last night while I was editing the podcast for next week, the dot in the center, and then a ring around it, and a ring around it. And I was thinking about the concentric circles in a tree. I think that's, no. Anyway, yeah, I just feel this energy was already beginning for me. So this morning, I get up, I break my mother's favorite plate. I didn't break it, actually. I opened the cabinet and it just flew out and cracked, which I think is very interesting, you know. She's been very much on my mind, in my heart. And so this is the second plate that broke of hers this week. I took one out of the dishwasher and it had a crack right down the center. It wasn't broken yet. And I feel like that too is just like, you know, this energy is changing. So it's a beautiful day again of fun, of rejudging your space, of exactly the whirl inside a seashell. Exactly. I have one right here from our last trip to Destin, or Paso Grill Beach in Florida. Yeah. So something's shifting, something's arranging. How can you allow yourself today to understand its flow? Its flow. And God is in the mix. Spirit is in the mix. You are being sort of, and could you go with it? Could you turn a little bit? Could you make just one turn of your spiral on a story you're having, on a fear you're having? I mean, who doesn't have a few studded fear moments every single day? I do. I get scared, and then I remember this practice and I let go again. And it's like I said, you know, just the muscles in my lower half. I just let go again, and it's like, oh yeah, there's no problem. Cue the weed whacker. That's so funny. It's no problem. So, you know, one little turn of your spiral on your story, and think of how we call a spiral, and then she started to spiral, you know. You're the 3-year-old in the Target aisle having the temper tantrum. The spiral could be a beautiful unfolding. The goddess of the universe undid her bra strap. That's all, you know. Wouldn't that be so amazing to just be so effortless with your thoughts about this stuff? You are grace incarnate. True story. You are a miracle in the body. True story. So how would it be to just allow yourself, it's all happening for my good. So, sorry about the noise. I hope it's not too distracting. It's just a spiral, baby. It's just a soundtrack. Let's turn it into weed whacking, anything that needs to go today. We don't have any garbage trucks today, so keep the faith today. Keep the faith and stay focused on the love and the joy. Stay focused on the miracles. Even if it's just one darn thing you can find. Okay, good. Your noise is louder than my noise. Good. Yeah. Stay focused on your faith. Stay focused on grace. Make some spirals. Trust in this flow. Trust in this journey. Here comes our garbage truck. Oh, I love that. Okay, got anything to throw in there? There goes. Bye-bye. I swear to God. I should call him the ice cream man next. Ice cream man. Yeah, and in a way, I mean, if I may speak to that, Roshni, who just said, I got to weed whack some ideas that my past troubles and traumas will show up again. How many of us relate to that? You're waiting for, what is that? You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you're feeling like when this goes back, when we come out of our sheltering in place and all that, how will this be? And I think some of us do expect bad things, normal. Even if nobody else but me will say that with you, normal. And I could say I've probably heard it 10 times in the last 5 days between sessions and friends. I don't want this to end. This time of our love apocalypse has been the best time ever. So here's the thing. Are we in control or not? I mean, of our thoughts and our perspective? You bet your bippy we are. Let's tell the bippy. Yes, bet it. Because this is that time. We're writing the script. We're choosing the perspective. So, good. Thank you. Let us tell the story, that how do I want it to be? I'm not going to wait for the shoe to drop or the sad thing to start up again. I have it too. I catch it too. Right. Time is on my side, baby. Pew, pew. So, keep the faith today. Keep your choices clear and make some spirals. I just thought for fun, I would pull some cards because I've been enjoying sharing these with you in the mornings. These are from the Colette Baron Reed Oracle. Oh, I can't remember which one. Maybe Tanya, if you're still around. It's this one. I don't know. If not, no problem. And I pulled 2 cards, and one said, balancing act. And that energy is all about, a balancing act. Let's keep a balancing act. And the other one is slow and steady. And look at her shell. Just, right? Don't look at my fingernails. There. Look at that. Slow, the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I love this. It's my favorite of all time. Hi. Look at the spiral. Slow and steady. Manifesting is a spiral. What are you wanting for yourself? You actually don't want to be more, let's say in my case, more beautiful or something, or younger looking. I want to feel free. That's the deepest, and just because I'm talking, please don't think I'm hung up there. I promise I'm not. It's just, I try and, I probably say this every day now, but I try and share my inner stories because sometimes I notice that not enough of us are doing that. And I just, it's so normal. I want to normalize it. And then sometimes I'll get emails later in the day giving me advice and telling me I shouldn't be hard on myself. And I'm not sharing, I'm just sharing to be real with you. So for whatever that's worth, I don't feel hung up. I'm just saying, I want to be free. I want to be in my joy. My deepest goal is not to look pretty or to be thin or to be young. My deepest goal is to be free, to have fun, to play, to dance, to create, to, jump in my life, to be in the spiral, So how can you take what I'm saying and apply that for anything like if you're worried about money, if you're worried about things returning to normal, if you're worried about, how can you start to help yourself say, all right, what's the deepest? What's the deepest? What am I really going for here? What really matters to the most, to the nth power, What is it? And then you give yourself that permission and you make that choice. And it's a practice. You might remember later in the day that you said you were going to practice that word at that moment and you didn't, but you remembered. Later, it gets faster and faster. That too is a spiral. Manifesting, energy is coming down into your being. You're releasing things out. It's a beautiful thing. So we're always in this flow. So we'll practice, won't we? We're going to practice today. So I'd love to do a little healing. We've talked about things. We've got a polar vortex wind here. I think it's 14 miles an hour. It's not that big of a deal. But it's a nice windy day. Things are blustering out, plates are breaking on their own here at the house. The weed whackers are coming. Let's clear some energy out. If anything has been sparking up for you, just inhale and exhale and we'll let it go. And if it's not for you today, just do this. Thank you for the hearts. I was like, boy, the whole feed is stopped again. Polar spiral, yeah. Polar spiral. I like it. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round, right round. Play some of that music today. And some Stones. I've been out listening to gospel music, out mowing the lawn. You know the thing about having a lawnmower going and headphones on and hat and the sunglasses on? I sing at the top of my lungs. I don't care. People are walking by. I'm still going. I even wave. They start talking to me. I'm still mowing. I'm not stopping. I'm having my own little party. Yeah. So this energy is starting in the Dantian today. So interesting. As back to Roxanne, back to Melanie, the center of awareness, self-awareness, the center of the sacred spark of light where the soul meets the body. It feels like that's the place. And also the Dantian is considered the soul, S-O-L, the sun for the body, for the energy field. So look at all that. So we're starting there, and I don't know if you can tell, but the healing I'm doing is going like this. There we go. My healing is self-sourced. I've studied in a lot of places. It's kind of cool. I've studied all around the world. I have taken courses, done years and years of training, and to tell you the truth, the whole time, I'm like, my way is the best way. And it takes time. Can you relate to that? Where you're like, I got to learn somebody else's way because my way, I don't know. I don't know. And then you realize all along you had the answer. So money is light. That is the truth. That's really great, Lexi. Money is light. That's the truth. We talk about abundance like that. Sparkles. It's just sparkles of energy. Yeah. Yeah. My way was always the right way. Oh. And Allie, like whenever I see your names come up here, I'm like, yeah, and your way is so freaking awesome. Thank goodness, you know that too. I create, I radiate. I love that. We could listen to some of those mantras today. That's beautiful. Really? Thank you. Om Shrim Surya Nama. Om. Yeah, I love it. I'll sing along. That's so beautiful. I've got my favorite peeps to listen to. I have a playlist called Healing, and I keep adding to it. It has so much music there now. Yeah, your way. Thank you. Your way is the right way, which means even if you don't know what it means, you still get to practice it. If you love it, you still get to enjoy it. Sometimes I hope this will relate, but I'm seeing a pineapple in my head, so there we go. This is how my intuition works. I'm seeing a pineapple. I'll get on the Google. How do I cut up a pineapple? And then I'll think, who cares? I cut it my way. How would I cut this pineapple? And, you know, that's how it is for everything. How would I pronounce that? How would I say that? How would I sing that? I will share it today. Yeah, I'll make it public and I'll text it to you. I've only let one other person have it in all this time, but now I'm all Sherry. Do you really? Community. I was like, why am I going to talk about pineapple? Yeah, that's so cool. How do you cut it up? Don't Google it. Yeah. So, beloveds, today, please, may you know you're in a grace spiral. And like Melanie was saying, time is on our side. Tanya's talking about radiance, the spirals. You guys are all just so luscious. I look forward to coming here and being with you so much. And our energy carries us. Don't forget. So, you know, again, the last little, if you find anything grindy or sticky or scary, remember, with just one little turn of the spiral, and we're on the next piece. That's beautiful, Aggie. Welcome. Choose what we welcome. Carrie just said the same thing. I don't even know. I'm like, why did I talk about that? I haven't cut a pineapple in a long time. I buy it organic frozen in the bag. And I like to eat it frozen. That's my dessert a lot. I love you guys so much. It's a spiral day. It's a holy day. I love you so much. I hope you know how beloved you are. I mean, who cares what Robin thinks, really? Just to say how beloved you are, how sacred you are. And I don't say it enough, but you know, thank you for being you in your life. Think about it. Consider yourself for a minute. All the people you touch, all the people you remember, all the people you love, all the people you know, all the people you affect, all the people you, even if you just visit their feed and you click like, all the people you touched today, I thank you so much for being so amazing. Please don't be hard on yourself. You're doing a great job. All the hospitality. That's so, look at us. You're doing I'm stuttering. My throat chakra is overwhelmed with just wow. I think about you and I think how amazing you are. And I feel so proud to be part of this circle with you. and so proud of the way you show up and receive. And you're consistent with that. You really work on it. I hope you haven't hung up yet. The numbers are going down. I wish they didn't put the numbers up here because I see them going down right now. It's like, here she goes. No, that's not why. I know. I'm just like, wow, you're doing such an amazing job. I'm doing an amazing job. So let's enjoy that and be in our beautiful grace spiral today, like Wonder Woman. Do, 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 do. I'm going to have to watch some Wonder Woman later. All right. Have a blessed day. And eat some pineapple. Won't you? Or draw one. You're still here with me. Bueller. 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 Thank you too. Thank you. I love all the hearts. Anyone?